think. That's my bold prediction.
That's a bold one.
I see, I'm at these events all the time. Obviously I'm hosting too. So I'm outside the hotel sometimes, just walking in, just get my food, whatever. And I see the battle rappers. What I saw today, shout out to Twerk, he's just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, he's poised.
He's poised, but before, prior a year ago, he's walking around doing this. He's sitting like this.
All the way down the block, you see.
Yeah, he like
in there. Yeah.
This man was sitting like this. I don't know what that means, but hopefully that means that I'm good to go. that's what it could mean. Jay the Nightwing, JTN. Good luck.
We can talk predictions.
You can do whatever you want here, sir. This is our time. This is our 27 minutes and 30 seconds.
Arsenal versus Danny Myers.
I got Arsenal. I'm gonna stay on my prediction. I like what Danny Myers did versus Drugs. All three, you know what I'm saying? And think about it, I keep saying this, y'all might hate when I say this. I think Drugs did good.
He did well.
I
watched that last night.
Danny Myers showed different stats, did different levels here and there. And then the third round closed, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So if he can do that versus Arsenal, we can have a real fight. But I got Arsenal 2-1 right now.
Why is every battle 2-1? Like, why is it like?
Say again?
Why is it always like why is it always like 2-1? Why is it?
I mean, because it's a close fight.
I feel like as a culture, we're giving away stuff. Like, why are we giving somebody around?
I mean,
a close fight can be a 3-0.
It can be a 3-0, but I just don't see Arsenal clearly 30 and Danny. I don't see that.
You only have to clearly win every round by a smidge to 3-0 somebody. You could smidge each round.
But so you think Arsenal's gonna smidge Danny Myers each round? Is that what's about to happen tonight?
That's not what I said. I'm just saying that. I just wanted to know why everything was a 2-1. I'm not here for the,
Yeah. I mean, if we was coming off of the Jerry West battle with Danny Myers, right? And then Arsenal battles Jerry West, I'm like, okay, I can see possible 30. On top of that, he's battling back-to-back, 2-week span or whatever. I'm like, Arsenal 30, but I've seen the levels, I've seen the projection, the trajectory of where Danny Myers is trying to go. And it tells me that he can get around, sir.
Not even that
he can get around, sir.
Not even
Who am I?
He can get around, for sure.
Yeah.
He can get around. Not even that I'm from Jersey.
Yeah.
What Arsenal's been showing me lately is that he's like, it's a blueprint, it's a structure. You know what I mean? Like, he's even kill all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Arsenal is going to beat Arsenal all the time.
Yeah.
So it's either beat Arsenal or lose.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I think he's not.
So you say beat Arsenal or lose 3-0? What are you saying?
I'm just saying it's beat him or like Arsenal's got to such a point where he's at his career now where it's like, if you don't beat him, like if you don't surpass him, you lose. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and I don't think that a lot of people coming up against Arsenal right now are just beating him. You know what I mean? So I think that Danny Myers will have a tough night.
Okay.
He will have a tough night. Arsenal has a very good knack at belittling and making you know what I mean?
That's the key point there.
Yeah, Arsenal, he takes that point to where it's like, okay, we see why he's here and you're here, and you know what I mean? And he does that very well. So, and I think Danny Myers gets into a point where he tried, like he's trying not for himself, but for everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's when he gets off his rocker. I think Arsenal is a more
another key point.
I think I do this.
Yeah, you good at this.
Shake my hand.
Shake my hand.
I think Arsenal is the more poised of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think if Danny Myers gets shaken up or he gets rattled at any point in the battle, it's going to go left from there. I think Arsenal comes in with a clean head and gets this out.
All right, let's stay on this topic, but real fast. Share the broadcast. You know what I'm saying?
Please share the
broadcast. Make sure you share the broadcast. Hashtag sweepstakes. Hashtag Smack Volume 7. You know what I'm saying? There will be 5 winners to win $1,000 each. You know what it is. Beyond that, I mean, Caffeine, what's up? Listen, if they want to play with it, just let us have it then. Let us have it then. On top of that, if you don't want to search for that, if you don't want to try for that, to unlock the battles for today, the Kings versus Queens card, you know what I mean? They're not going to mess up again. Last time they dropped 3 at once, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. It's one by one by one by one. The more you share, the more the card is reviewed. We can leave here, again, 1 is mandatory. We can leave here with 3. We can leave here with 4. We can leave here with 5.
Also, it depends on how much we share, bro. Let's share this. I'm very interested to see who I don't even know. And usually I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited to see about this Kings versus Queens too, you know?
It's some good ones. I will say that. So if y'all want to talk about that whole card as well as Smack Volume 7 today, share the broadcast.
It's nothing to share. If you know, I should know.
It's nothing to share.
I don't like that.
I mean, you can ask. I don't ask. I just know. I don't know how that works, but
you whisper one to me.
if that makes sense.
That sound a little crazy. Sound a little crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So share the broadcast. You know, they won't mess up this time. If you want the whole card, just share the broadcast on Twitter. Simple as that.
Man, let's get to
it takes 2 seconds. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean? I kind of want to talk about one. Hopefully they save, or hopefully they put first. Because if y'all don't share it, I can at least talk about the one that they got. It's one of them. When they announce it, it's gonna be like, yo, it's one of the ones. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody got enough time to get crazy.
I gotta fly back home ASAP.
I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, I need to, because, you know, the 14th is on a Sunday. You know, that's
right.
People that got situations, we gotta zip. You know what I mean? I have a situation. You know what I'm saying? Of love.
Right back home.
Back to the point now. Arsenal versus Danny Myers. It's something I don't agree with what Danny said. He's pretty much saying that Arsenal lacks substance. And if you lack substance, then how do you win?
Negative.
But because if you battle somebody, because he would agree that Jerry West has substance, right?
For sure.
Then how the hell did Arsenal beat Jerry West?
How did Arsenal beat?
How do you beat somebody? Anybody with no substance?
Ichigati. How did Arsenal beat? You know what I mean? Arsenal has a lot of wins.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Saying Arsenal doesn't have substances, I think Danny Myers is so like in tune with his pen and so like, you know, speaks so highly of his own bars that he, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're not approaching the fight how Danny approaches the fight, he might feel like you lack substance or you're not doing, because let's be clear, Arsenal isn't the performer or the puncher or the,
he's everything.
Like Arsenal's the battler's battler.
He's everything.
I mean, he got a little bit of every, he's the gumbo pot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think Danny might have worded that wrong, but was to just say, you know, you can't punch with me or something like, but to say lack substance is stupid, and that's why he's gonna lose tonight.
That's why he's gonna lose tonight.
You have Arsenal at first, Sue Sharp.
You have Arsenal 30, correct?
Every round. You're
not doing 2-1 today.
I'm not here for that shit tonight. I'm not here for that shit tonight. If you win a round, good job, lucky you. You got a round off. But we forcing it tonight. We forcing it tonight. My winners, I'm feeling like get here on bullshit.
Okay. So what other battles did we cover so far? We're pretty much Arsenal, Danny.
Arsenal, Danny.
Did we detail Twork and Jay Nightwing?
We did not.
You want to detail that? What's finna happen, sir?
What's
finna happen, sir?
What does Jada Nightwing do that
I already got the answer. Go ahead.
Makes us click? Like, you know how on Caffeine you have to click who got the round, you know, Jada Nightwing, Twork. What does Jada Nightwing do better than Twork that makes us give him? Because let's not act like, you know, obviously being followers of the culture and fans, we know how this goes. This is Twork's, like Jada Nightwing is fighting an uphill battle. You know what I mean? Because this is Twork's. Twork is going to get some clicks off of just being Twork.
Oh, it's a fact.
So
which isn't good, by the way.
Which isn't good.
Somebody they lose around. You vote for who lost the round, bro.
You know what I mean? But that we know, being followers of the culture, that's not how it's going to go. Yeah. Like Twork could come in here and be B+, it's going to look like A++.
But even a B+, Twork is actually good.
It's scary.
We've seen C- Tworks, and when we say C-, Twork doesn't choke.
Yeah.
If he chokes, he's F. That's F.
That's F. Fair.
But if he gets through all 3 rounds, C- Twork is actually it's cool.
What does Jada and we speak on? You know, I like to speak on pace. Like I like space is like basketball.
Yeah.
You know,
basketball.
It's definitely like basketball. You know, pace is like amount of possessions in a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you might have the Warriors running gunning. They might get 150 possessions in a game. Not that many, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A bunch of possessions in a game. Another team, the Pacers, might keep it slow and even. And I don't think that Jada Nightwing's, like, he doesn't have as many possessions in his round as Twork has. Like, Twork is... I think Jada Nightwing can't really keep up with the speed of.
Yeah.
Twork will have to lose this game. Mm-hmm. This one right here. And Jay he signed up for a bad death date.
Yeah.
Twork is gonna have to lose a round.
Okay.
Jay doesn't win a round. Jay wins the round that Twork loses.
Yeah. It's definitely like basketball, Sue Surf, you know what I mean? Looking at the Nets, the James Harden, back to that reference, the Kyries, the James Harden, Kevin Durant, shout out to those brothers. We see a strong offense. You know what I'm saying? We see turnovers. We're saying possession, but we all see the turnovers.
But that's because of the speed that they're running at. Okay. So what happens?
What happens is they have a strong offense and no defense, and the turnovers, they lose the game. And turnovers in basketball correlate to a choke. What Jay Nightwing, as of right now, because the Turk is still under the if factor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What Jay Nightwing does as of right now, going through the tournament, is prepare better. And that is underrated as hell. Preparation.
I think that this battle. Ooh, one more time for me.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prepare properly, get punished by the principles.
You heard that?
Yeah.
I think that this battle right here puts Twork back in his ambiance.
Yeah.
Because I think that I got you. We gave Twork a bunch of flowers early into this game. You know what I mean? Like at this one time, was this guy named Sue Surf that came around, and he was new to the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a certain type.
Shout out to Sue Surf, man. Can't wait to be back in the ring.
You know, it's a type of electricity that you get being a new guy. That's and Twork had that. You know what I'm saying? He has that. So Twork, like, we look at Twork, and I'm talking about legacy wise, but his skill is to the roof.
Oh yeah, his potential is like the highest in battle rap.
We treat Twork like he's been here for 10 years because of what he's shown us already. People still forget that Twork's a baby. You get what I'm saying? Like, by definition terms, you could almost say Twork and Jay the Nightwing are more of each other's class than a Twork and Sue Surf or a Twork and Arthur. You get what I'm saying?
I'll take that.
So Twork's about to be in more of his class, and Twork's always outshined his class or anybody of newer, you know what I mean, texture. I just don't see Jay the Nightwing keeping up tonight.
Okay. I actually agree. I got Twork 2-1.
Jay has to earn around.
I actually got Twork 2-1 clear. You know what I mean? We got to talk about this too. And I don't know how everybody in the culture do it, but I know how I do it. I judge round by round individually.
Yes.
So if somebody wins the first round and wins the third round, but they mess up in the second, I'm still going to vote for the person that won in the first or the third, whatever round they win it.
Yeah.
So the elephant in the room is, what if he chokes? Then what happens?
Well, we'll be clear on the way the rules are supposed to be. You have to win 2 rounds.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You have to win
That's a
2
fact.
rounds. As a fan, I'm disappointed if somebody chokes, of course. I'm disappointed if I lost a round. But in basketball, nobody wins all 4 quarters. Rarely does a team win all 4 quarters. A team can actually be winning by a lot the whole game and lose a quarter.
That's a fact. I made this reference before, yeah.
Yeah, a team could be winning by 25 the whole game and literally had lost a quarter. You get what I'm saying?
They still win, yeah.
And they still win. So, obviously, us battle rap fans and us of the culture, we're tough on battle rappers because, this is your job, it's your profession. Yeah. But you can lose a round and win a battle. And I think that we should judge it like that. It's the only fair way to judge the battle. It's the best way to get the most out of the battle. Because that brings the life to the battle. Somebody could be down a round and a half. You know what I'm saying? They drop a first and they're losing halfway into the second. Yeah. And totally pick it up. But if you nullify the outcome of the battle because of slip up or what somebody did in one round, you kind of taken away from the whole ambiance of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We watch boxing, somebody loses first, second round. He pick it up, you pick up the pace. So that's not really what we're trying to do. We're not trying to take the battle away from somebody, but fucking up your rounds can, excuse my language, can drop it.
Yeah, real fast, Mike P, shout out to Mike P, he's in the comments. A lot of people's in the comments, but he says, I kind of want to just quote this verbatim real fast. Jay has the ability to beat Twork. Twork has the ability to beat anyone. That was a pretty good comment.
If he would say, I say shake my hand.
Mike P, I deliver that to you. No,
exactly. Handshake delivered.
Yeah, was that?
Exactly. Yeah. When somebody's running around with the qualities to beat anybody, that's a different type of animal.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And again, Jay beats Twork if Twork doesn't beat Twork.
Okay.
Twork can beat him off of being Twork. And this is. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. And this, and we here to be analysts and judge, but Twork can beat Twork can go in there and just beat Twork and win. Jay the Nightwing just being Jay the Nightwing does not beat Twork. We shall. Shout out to Jay the Nightwing for a good fight. Good luck tonight.
He explained himself. Wish him good health. And that's it. We're going to leave it at that. Y'all know how they do. They just, next card, next event, they get it done. Same way.
We're going to get it done.
Yeah, someone's going to get it done.
Everything must happen.
Top and Easy got done.
No fades get ducked.
Within 2 weeks or a month.
Got a little cough. It's all right.
Exactly.
Not feeling well. It's all right.
They're not playing games. They should make sure everybody is
You're gonna
safe.
get involved.
You're gonna get tested, everything. So, you know what I mean? If you feel under the weather, it is what it is. All right, with that being said, the next battle on the card. You kind of spoke on this. You know what I mean? But today's the day you can get into a little more detail. We had time on the clock.
13 minutes and
Kayshawn
6 seconds.
versus Chilla Jones. Oh boy.
Chilla Jones.
Everybody's talking about this particular battle.
Sean Chilla Jones.
This is the one. Especially after that face-off. Oh my God. How you feel, Sushan? Kayshawn Chilla Jones.
I actually checked my mentions. I checked my mentions after we had got
It was
off.
coming at you.
Oh man. Yeah, and people think that I don't like Chilla Jones or I don't, you know what I mean? This
Y'all cool, ain't
This
y'all
comes with the
cool?
job. That's my man. Chilla Jones lets me hear his rounds. Like he'll call me like, yo, you need to hear this. You know what I mean? But this comes with my job.
Information.
You know what I'm saying? And my job is to be an analyst. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to analyze situations. I'm going to assess battles. You know what I mean? I'm going to assess battles. I'm going to analyze situations and different matchups to the T. You know what I mean? And I think that Chilla Jones does have the qualities and qualifications to beat Kayshawn for sure. But I think that it has to be a less of a Kayshawn. But you know, I just don't think a grade A Chilla Jones, and I do think they're performing at grade A levels right now. I just think that a grade A Kayshawn doesn't lose right now, and is respect to Chilla Jones because it's not just Chilla Jones. He's just so happened the opponent that's in front of him right now, so it looks like he's taking the brunt of the, you get what I'm saying, of the, of the disrespect, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's more so credit to where Kayshawn is. And again, I don't think that we give credit. You know, we take your flowers when you're doing bad, you know what I mean, when you choking and shit like that, but we don't really uphold our battlers when they're wilding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, Chilla Jones is on because I like to rank level in battlers and who they battling and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember you saying baby elite.
You get what I'm saying? So Chilla Jones to me, like, there's people don't understand that it's levels in the NBA. Like, it's 5 levels of athlete in the NBA.
Yeah,
like,
five tiers.
There's 5 tiers in the NBA as far as they all professional athletes, but it's tiers. You get what I'm saying? So Kayshawn is performing like a superstar at a superstar level.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Chilla Jones might be, you know, he's performing at a professional level.
Yeah.
Battling other professionals, of course, but when you taking, like I said, the likes of Pat Stay doesn't lose every day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
E Hart doesn't
Actually,
lose
I
every
think in
day.
2018, going into 2019, he may have been undefeated. His only debatable or loss was Danny Mize.
Talk to
He
me.
done battled Verb, Arsenal,
I
a
only
whole
know
bunch
what
of
I
people.
know,
A
'cause
whole
I
bunch
know
of
it.
people. So
what
I
I'm saying?
just want to know, like, these guys like a Pat Stay, right? And shout out, I think Chester, phenomenal too. E Hart, the culture labeled E Hart like the best female. So why is it when they stand in front of Kayshawn,
It just
something happens with them?
I think that again,
Something happens with them.
the man has found himself.
Okay, let's
The man has found himself. You get what I'm saying?
We'll
And
see.
he's in such a bag now that like you have to approach it like you can't just come and just be you. You have to take whatever he found. You have to take from him.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that there's nobody pulling up and ready to take it from him yet. Like I haven't seen the person sit across and face off. I haven't seen the person locked in enough. I don't even know if I might have seen the proper opponent yet to come and take whatever it is that Kayshawn's running around with in the energy. Like anybody know that like gun titles, NWX, that's a few. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's not like I don't have to big up Kayshawn. For any, you know what I mean? Any point of, but I'm going to give him flowers because I know what it's like to be a top tier elite, showing up every night and having battle of the night, and it's still not feeling like you doing what you're supposed to do. He's going crazy. And unless Chilla Jones put my whole foot in my mouth and take that from Kayshawn, until that happens, I'm not going to disrespect him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We cannot. I just don't feel like as an analyst, as somebody following the culture, as somebody following battle rap right now, if you're keeping up with what's going on, you'd be disrespectful to disrespect him until he show you otherwise. We're not talking about shaky performances. We're not talking about choking. We're not talking about slip-ups.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Nothing.
You've been going through a clean.
nothing.
Bombing too.
Nothing. We talking about 4 or 5 weeks in between battles. And he's performing at an all-star level. I'm going to keep repeating that until somebody takes that from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Chilla Jones and good luck to Chilla Jones. And I hope he have a great fight. Kayshawn is coming to show up.
Surf. That's the response. That's Surf's response right there. But real fast, Surf. Can we get an update on the share? I believe y'all been sharing. I mean, we can unlock one. We don't gotta wait to the event. Is that an unlock?
Like a magic finger thing, right?
Hold on. Breaker, this just in. I think. Wow. In the pre-show, they didn't. They unlocked it in the pre-show. Y'all unlocked the first announcement in the pre-show.
Those
wow.
are Spirit Fingers. These are Spirit Fingers.
So with that being said, let's get straight to it. I mean, I know it's a pre-show. Damn, y'all cutting the hard time. But shit, it's on the pre-show. Let's get to it. The first announcement for Kings versus Queens.
You only get one chance. You have to bark when you have to bark. You're not a champ, you're a chump. I'm knowing your bluff. Loaded it up. Stomach shot on a Wednesday. His midweek. He won't get over the hump. You a dead op. Head knot. Red dot. I am Corinne Stephens when the lead pop. Cause yeah, I took D, but all they remember was a super headshot. Once the males have their spot secured, they got it. We're always proving ourselves. You're always proving yourself. No matter every battle, you still proving yourself. Even if you're a top name. Snapshot, both sides of her face, intake. Your niggas book somebody else scores. Like, come on.
I don't want nobody else. This is who I want to battle. I think she's the craziest female battler. But here's the thing, though. The best Vixen can't beat the worst Loso.
Come on, let's go.
What? What the hell is he talking about? Bro, you are a stepping stone for rappers who stop his role but competes with pressure. Smack sees them trying and literally gives them E for effort. Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? You know what time it is?
You really feel like you can fuck with me?
Well, you got all of these questions and you just want to make decisions. You got all these questions for God, right? Bow! Go have a conversation with him.
Either you're solidified or we know that you have it. What's up, baby? Oh, what's up, baby?
Loso versus Vixen the Assassin.
We back, y'all. Y'all see what happens. Why y'all sharing today, huh?
What's up, baby?
Y'all unlocked one during the pre-show, huh? So we might get all five tonight. I know they're gonna save the best one for last. I know it.
If
But
that's
Vixen versus
I was about to
Loso?
say, how many battles is it if that's what they opening it with? Seriously, not even, I'm talking about as a fan, as a fan of the collab. What's up, baby? What you smell like? Hold up, that's Vixen versus Loso.
Vixen versus Loso. It was originally supposed to happen. She said it during the DNA match, and I think they doubled back and completed the objective.
That's
one of them ones. Shout out to
goodie.
Yeah, shout out to Babs, Debo, Vay, Queen.
They working.
For putting on. Yeah,
That's a goodie right there. That's not a regular. That's a heavyweight fight.
yeah. But you think the man gonna win this time? I mean, excuse me, clear, because you like the 3-0. Like I'm just like, it's gonna be like a 5-0, a 6-0.
Nah.
Not 4-3. Like 4. That's too close.
I'm not gonna lie.
4-3.
I'm gonna keep it 100, and I don't even know the rest of the cards yet. But I know
3-1. I turned Kyrie. I turned 3-1.
something like that.
4-3.
You know what I mean?
Back to back. Sneak this.
I think that Babs and Debo pull up with the killers.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
It's a fact.
it might have been belittled the first time they came outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Until they got outside. But I think that they come with the killers, and they show you right here that that's the first battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm the first person to say this or not, but let's be clear. You can hear it from my mouth. Vixen is top tier.
It's a fact.
She's a top tier.
If you do any type of poll or vote, anything, I'm telling you, any media outlet, do it.
She's a top
They're
tier
gonna
female
vote
battle
for
rapper.
Vixen right
She's
now.
a top tier female battle rapper right now. So let's be
I
clear.
like KCJ
that.
though. Shout out to Vixen. I like KCJ. I
Oh,
feel like
KCJ 's
y'all sleeping on what KCJ did at the top of it. We're gonna talk about that though. We're gonna talk about that.
KCJ is crazy. That's a whole nother animal, whole nother combo.
Yeah.
Loso's in for a tough fight. Like we was just talking while we was
very tough
watching.
fight.
We was just talking while we was watching the preview, and he has to beat her twice.
That was our analysis.
She can battle, so she's a battler. He has to beat her as a battler, then he has to beat her as a woman. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like you can't just approach a woman with the basic battle rap rounds. So whatever he does, he's gonna have to overdo it, or she's gonna come in there in her bag like she get in her bag.
Yeah.
She usually come with a big Birkin.
Big Birkin. That's a fact. So they have the advantage. The women have the advantage.
I don't think that the women have the advantage.
I think they do, sir. I think they do, sir.
I think that it's certain women that you have to beat twice. And
That's a fact.
Vixen is one of those women because she understands the blueprint. She understands the energy, the performance.
She rap like a nigga, bro. That's
She rap like-
translation.
you get what I'm saying?
Easy know I got that suit on,
It's
but she
cer-
rap like a nigga, bro.
It's certain women,
That's
the
what it
officials
is.
of the world, you know what I mean? The officials of the world, the vixens of the world, you have to beat her twice.
Yeah.
So he's in for an uphill battle. You know what I mean? I can't say that we're gonna see, you know, what's going on with these other battles. Because I will tell you if a woman finna get her ass whooped. Because I told you E Hart was gonna get an ass whooped. Shout out to E Hart. You get what I'm saying? So
Shout out to E Hart.
you know what I mean? Shout out to Big Sis. That's the big homegirl.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? But Vixen is a full-fledged professional. That's Diana Taurasi type shit. Maya Moore. It's like basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you think Maya Moore can't square up with Kelly Oubre, you crazy. You crazy.
If Vixen's at 50% and Loso's at 50%, Vixen's gonna win.
Correct.
Am I wrong?
No, correct.
So yeah.
If
Loso
Vixen is at
for- is in for hurting.
95% and Loso is at 100%, it's gonna look too debatable.
And even if Loso wins in that small, he loses though.
Yeah.
It has to be by a wider margin.
You gotta
So
respect.
y'all gotta be careful when y'all set these matches.
Yeah, you gotta respect the culture that we in right now. The culture that we in right now is a live culture. Like I like to keep saying this, you know what I mean? So time it dropped, that's all good and well. But a lot of these fans, you know, we're live.
Yeah.
Losing live matters.
Yeah.
And Vixen is one of those people that you can lose to live.
And on the playback too. But hold on, we can't sleep on Loso now.
Oh, no,
I
let's
did
talk
my
about it.
research. So Loso battled a woman already. He did a 2-on-2. And he won. It was Farafino and Shuni. I think.
Shoni against Loso.
It was on Bullpen Queen of the Ring. So he did that. He landed one of the most deadliest
Solid punch.
haymakers. He said, why no girls on Queen of the Ring is a queen with a ring. And that just shook them up. They got, like, they was ready to just stab Loso. You're done, Loso. Talking about us like that?
I like the-
How dare you get a punchline like that?
I like to do both sides of the court. And now let's talk about Loso.
Hold on, real fast. We got a minute and 30 seconds. So if you're watching on Twitter, you're watching on YouTube, you have to come to Caffeine for the complete party. This was the appetizer. You know what I'm saying? And then it's free. It's free. It's free.
Who don't like free?
Come on, you download, you watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's free. You watch
I
it
like
free.
free.
So if you're on YouTube and Twitter, come over to Caffeine right now. Like literally right now. My bad. Go ahead, sir. Finish your statement.
Loso's a craftsman.
He is.
He's a craftsman at the you know what I mean?
Tactician.
He's exactly. You know what I mean? You got some different words. You got your punchers, you got your schemers. Loso's a tactician.
Yeah.
What Loso comes in there to say will be so well put together that if Vixen is not on top of her shit, he will smoothly knock her head off. Because everybody can lose.
Oh, okay, hold on real fast. Loso just chimed in. He said, y'all got her winning. I don't feel like we picked the winner, but who you
Now
got?
we have not picked the winner.
Who you
yet.
got?
This is going to be a debatable battle.
Oh, this man's on 30 the whole time.
For this event, for
But
Volume
it's-
7.
So when we come back to do the analysis on that,
I will have properly
assess the
By
situation.
the time Valentine's Day come, I will have properly assessed who I think is going to win.
Got you.
I would never disrespect
Got
Loso like that. Let's be clear. He's a horseman.
I would never disrespect Loso like that. I want to motivate Loso. Vixen 2-1 Loso, step up to the plate. Make sure it's clear.
Vixen
Don't
2-1.
debatable.
Now you're gonna make
Vixen
me take, you gonna make me take Loso
Do
2.
what you gotta do, Vixen.
Loso 2-1.
She's on you.
Loso 2-1.
Come on, Loso, get it together.
Loso 2-1.
Stop FaceTiming Jay Black and write them bars for Vixen right now.
Loso 2-1.
With that being said, I believe Arsenal, Twitter, YouTube, anything come right now to Caffeine. But we at the end of the
Danny
night,
Myers.
the talking is done. Smack
Arsenal.
Volume 7 is on the way. Arsenal versus Danny Myers. Let's get into it, huh? Champion.